Now, we're learning that parts of eThekwini Metro Municipality are tonight without electricity. This after a major substation tripped. An explosion could be seen in the Klaarwater area at around 8:30 this evening. There is also a warm gale force wind across the municipality. For more on this, we are now joined live from in KwaZulu-Natal, our reporter Karinda Jagmohan. Karinda, good evening. Good to have you with us tonight. Please put us into the picture. What has happened this evening?
Sure. So around 8:30, parts of the Durban CBD, actually quite a large part of the municipality saw power cuts. This happened 3 times within 5 minutes of each other, where the electricity, the power went off and then came back on again. And this actually happened on Sunday evening. Now, currently, you'll see some social media images showing an explosion, or what seems like an explosion, at one of the substations in the city. This is the Klaarwater substation. It's a major substation, according to the municipality, that connects electricity, connects power from Eskom. So this is affecting the entire city. Now, while the lights have come back for some areas in Durban CBD, Morningside, Glenwood, there are still other areas of the eThekwini municipality that do not have electricity, including the western areas where the substation is based. So that's Pinetown, Westville, the Reservoir Hills area. Now, this has happened before. It happened on Sunday evening, where the lights went off a few times and for quite a lengthy period, and the reports were that a similar issue had happened. At this stage, the only official word from the municipality is confirmation that the Klaarwater major substation had a trip. This was the incident, and they say that the city is investigating. Of course, tomorrow we expect to hear more about what happened. But you did speak about the weather, and it's quite a strange thing that has happened that people are also reporting on social media, is that across the city, even in my home at the moment, there's a strong gale force wind, and the weather is extremely warm. It's very strange at the moment, and we'll see whether or not these two events are somehow linked, or perhaps it's this kind of weather that could have caused the damage at the power station. But 2 very strange things that have happened in one evening in the municipality. And this comes as the municipality has been speaking about infrastructure issues. Very recently, we've heard a media briefing by the eThekwini Mayor, Karinda, about his apparent projects to strengthen infrastructure. But here we see now perhaps another incident that has happened at the Klaarwater substation. We are trying to get more word from the municipality about exactly what has happened and what will be the way forward, especially how this will affect parts of the city and operations. There have been warnings now to switch off important items that you're using for electricity, especially your pools, your geysers. And of course, this is also going to affect the provision of water across the city as well.
Yeah. 2 things, Karinda. As far as you know, was there any work being done to that infrastructure at Klaarwater? Because we know, of course, with the floods, a lot of infrastructure was damaged, and there were a lot of repairs currently being conducted. But the second thing, is there an estimated time of restoration of power that has been given by the municipality?
At this stage, it's not clear whether there was any work being done at that specific power station, but you are correct. A number of infrastructure across eThekwini, infrastructure networks are undergoing renovations or repairs because they were damaged during the April floods. That damage cost billions of rands across the city, damage to our electricity infrastructure, water and wastewater systems as well. So indeed, there is rebuilding and repairs at various points across the city. It's not clear at this point whether this particular substation was being worked on or at the time when the substation tripped very recently, so about 8:30. And going forward as well, we understand that this is going to affect most parts of the city. We do expect to hear what will happen going forward tomorrow perhaps, but at this point it seems like the city is investigating what has happened, and still many parts of the city remain without electricity. There's no time frame of when this will be resolved. It seems like it came like a sudden shock to the city as well. And many people also just posting videos on social media showing quite a big explosion large blue lights exploding at that area.
Yeah.
And you'll see those visuals online, but much concern coming from Durban at the moment.
So as far as the municipality is concerned, you're saying they're reporting just a trip. They have not reported on the extent of damage to infrastructure and what it will cost at this particular point.
Yeah, no idea at this point what it will cost, and they're saying that this is a trip. However, in images and videos online, it's an apparent explosion at this substation. At this point, it's still not clear what caused it, but quite strange events that have happened now. And the city has been criticized previously for not maintaining infrastructure. They previously blamed issues on the April floods, but we can see here this incident happening. And of course, still, as the city investigates, we'll hear tomorrow what exactly happened, perhaps from the eThekwini mayor. But still, what is concerning is that it's unclear when power will return, especially for areas closer to that substation, so west of Durban.
Karinda Jagmohan, thank you tonight. And that's Karinda there reporting for us in KwaZulu-Natal. That's